All right, we got an interesting little find. We have Synergy CHC Corp. These are going to be 5 stocks here. All right, so we had Synergy, and this I find interesting. This OpenPR, they've been making some bets that have been right. Okay, so NVTS, that had a shoot. Vigil jumped, and now they are saying Synergy here, attracting analysis and attention, investor attention for its strong Q1 performance across wellness brands, focus factor, and flat tummy. Roth Capital initiated a buy with $10 price target in April. So Synergy, we could have some interesting things there. And they have all of these subsidiaries or companies under them. And another thing that is interesting, United States, Canada, United Kingdom, room for expansion. But we had that Maha meeting yesterday, Make America Healthy. And Synergy, they're a health company. So we could definitely see. And the CEO, he has years of experience at Avon. And Avon, everybody loved Avon. Here they are doing trends. Everybody loves GLPs. Those are the things. So they do have revenue 7.3 down, primarily due to their retail de-inventorying related to focus factor rebranding. So you could say they have definitely room to grow. Then we still have, if we remember, Webull. They're going to be down now. They are down now. Webull trading lower following Q1 reports financial results, despite 32% year-over-year revenue increase to $117 million. You could say that Webull, and when they first launched, if we remember, they went crazy, but they're back down. But you could say that Webull, they're going to have, wait a minute, this is my due diligence for someone. Webull has 24 million registered users, okay? And then 4.7 million funded accounts. And I don't use Webull or Hood, so I don't know which one's better, but Webull is definitely, people are liking it. And a subscription service launched March 2025 provided enhanced cash yields, better margins, a 3.5% IRA match, attracting 40,000 users with $2 billion in assets by May 15th. So you might say that is impressive. I mean, shit, what do I know? But I think that looks impressive. And the other thing you could say, these types of trading apps, they have so much room for expansion going into other countries. So who knows, at this point, expanded to markets like Canada, Brazil, Thailand, Malaysia, and Mexico by the end of 2024, you could say the world's the limit for Webull. And this drop certainly looks like, I don't know. I don't know why people didn't like that. I think Webull could be better than SoFi. I don't know, because I do hold SoFi options for this September, so I shouldn't say that, but maybe I should get in some Webull options, to be honest. I think we'll see. And look, Public already took it down. Oh, wait, no, there it is. They didn't take it down. It's still up on Public. So this drop, I don't know if people want to use it as an opportunity, because then another one you had, this one, you have IQST. These guys, this is supposed to, wait a minute, you know what's kind of messed up? They are no longer over-the-counter security. So the fact that Public is saying that is incorrect. So you have IQST. They were going to be an over-the-counter IQSTD. And so now, after they got off the over-the-counter, and this isn't working very well either, IQST. I don't know what this is doing. Hold on. So if we have their month here, this is going to be when they came off over-the-counter. And then slowly they've been dropping. But IQST is another one. I think it's a promising little one there. And they have a market cap of around 31 million. Companies never get fair valuations over the counter. And if you look up IQST revenue, they've been doing a steady year-over-year revenue increase. So these guys, I think they could do something. They were a nice swing. But I think them lowering, wait a minute. IQSTEL releases new investor deck as invitation for long. They are trying to make some moves here. That could be interesting. Wait, they're going to say targets $1 billion in revenue by 2027 with a $340 million forecast for 2025. 20% of revenue expected from high margin technology services. They're a tech company. They could do some things. And They're going to say updated to attract long-term institution and family office investors. This marks a key step in the company's strategy to enhance market visibility and attract high-conviction shareholders. The company operates in over 20 countries with more than 600 global business relationships, aims for $1 billion in revenue by 2027. You could say IQST, they could have some things. And everybody loves cybersecurity. Very important. They have spanning, telecom, eSIM, roaming, cloud, fintech, AI platforms, and cybersecurity. That doesn't seem like a lot, but I think something that they had to do, they had to make sure their stuff is going to be lifted as not over the counter on different platforms. So that one, interesting. And then for me, I'll give you mine. Okay, OPTT, the Navy is all abuzz. All abuzz the Navy. You have this guy, the Navy guy, right? This is our Secretary of the Navy, John Phelan, okay? And John Phelan, he rang the fucking bell at the stock market. Is that weird? If you think that's weird, OPTT, they make ocean buoys, okay? OPTT is one making these ocean buoys, power buoys. They have ocean surveillance. Look at that. And this, they can last for days. And they're unmanned, obviously. And they're for surveillance, satellite, connecting drones, communication, all sorts of things. This, I just think OPTT, I think they're very poised. And if I look up their news, they have, coming up this test site, see, military deal, unmanned vessels for allied forces. We don't know who that deal was with, but I think all this news and talk about the Navy and how they need to modernize. This one, the initial sea trials for the African clay, I'm not sure what that one is, but they complete their first sea trial for the WMV at U.S. Coast Guard approved test site in New Jersey. That is very exciting too, because they could also be doing Coast Guard stuff. So I think it's only a matter of time before John Phelan starts to say something about BBAI or OPTT. Oh, BBAI is my other one, because BBAI, they're doing, everything is not doing very well right now because of the credit rating. We're Americans. Who needs fucking good credit? But anyways, I guess maybe people do. I don't know. I don't even know what my credit score is. I own my house. Once you own a house, do you even need to know what your credit score is anymore? Because then you could just use your home equity and then say, fuck the credit bureau. Is that not everyone's philosophy? I don't know. I am not a good finance person in general, but I can look up stocks. BBAI. I want to look up BBAI Austral, because if they're going to be doing this is an AUKUS. That's going to be Australia, US, United Kingdom. They're very integral for Navy stuff. And they have the shipyard thing where they are, BBAI, partners with Australia, US to enhance shipbuilding. That was a month ago. So now Philip, he wants to revamp and modernize a bunch of these shipyards. He wants to start making a bunch more boats. So I just think Phelan is going to be an excellent help to BBAI. Look at that beautiful ship. It needs some BBAI technology. I know it. So OPTT, BBAI, I am liking them. And then Synergy could be an interesting bet. IQST and Bull, I think they're due for things. I think those two, they're recently, you could say IQST has been around. They've both been around, but their listings now could make it a chance to gain, I think.